How are you going to handle that? We continue to push and fight through it all. During these interesting times, what are we seeing in the markets? Many people are talking about a crash. You have observed that I have witnessed individuals discussing a collision. We hear individuals discussing corrections. Update. We've been debating these 2 points for quite some time. Either Bitcoin will surge and surpass 74K, or liquidity zones will undergo grading. We will discuss that in a moment. Following that, we will discuss Spring 2024, your manual for managing cryptocurrency volatility, and the ripple effect. In the lawsuit about ripples, we'll examine some price charts and data for XRP before examining Bitcoin and its present values, as well as potential future directions. Let's get started. Additional. At $66.1, which is the current price of Bitcoin, it has increased by 25% in the last 24 hours. Meanwhile, at $3,188, it has decreased by 37% in US dollars, and both USDC and XRP are now trading at 99 cents. Alright, it's currently 54 cents, but it was as high as 56 cents yesterday, and it has continued to rise over the last 24 hours. The total market capitalization of cryptocurrencies is 1.89%. The Red 2 trial 453 billion, contains it, so these are the stages in which we are currently stuck and unable to move forward. Everyone wants to know the answer to that. I wish my crystal ball was working, but it's still working a bit too quickly this morning. Despite this, I believe we will soon ascend, but the question remains, will we descend? You will be able to breed them in the lab before then, so if you don't hold your West tiers, grab them now because they are practically sold out and might be retired permanently. Who knows what mood they'll be in when they return to the XRP list every single month. If you manage to get 3 out of 3, I will provide you with a complimentary potion so you can get a taste of our lab. If you get 5, you'll receive a complimentary potion. Additionally, there is a minimalist NFT, which you can see in this picture right here. They are fantastic. Presently, this subject continues to enrage me greatly, as I had a fit of rage regarding it this morning. I'm really over these projects and bored with them. I'm tired of approaching the XRP ledger, creating NFTs without doing anything, and then crying uncontrollably because no one is buying their NFTs. It's no longer your fault. You're responsible for it, right? Mickey apologized. Excuse me, I'm just reading the post here, and she says I'm concerned. Since Moonchaser released this, he has stated, okay, alright, and I'm not picking on her. The XRP ledger architects provided Ripple with 80 billion XRP so that they could create use cases for the digital asset. June 2012 saw the debut of the XRP ledger. What state is the ecology in now? Let's discuss the grants she receives. Let's take a moment to address the issue at hand. Developer activity. The XRP has room for improvement. Several projects have either departed or acknowledged that they are in the process of construction. Adopting a new XRP ledger standard brings new use cases and potentially fascinating new projects to the XRP ledger ecosystem. I hope that these projects won't need to move. Crush it for many reasons. Move. Building on Web 3.3 presents numerous obstacles to thriving. Put simply, basic tasks like opening a bank account can even be difficult. This pattern continues, with all major projects developing or connected to the XRP ledger relying on resources that only Ripples can sustain, not just money. Untrue. This is both false and true. If you require funding for your project, you have never had a project that is the same thing. Similarly, if you need to use a credit card to purchase in the real world, you probably shouldn't be doing so because you lack the necessary funds. Cash. MCKL stated companies ought to produce a profit and not rely on funding. If good enterprises can survive, they will thrive. We need more, even though the bad ones will fail. Prosperous companies on the XRP ledger. Yes, indeed, exactly 100%. I responded to this somewhere, here. That's precisely what I've been saying if you require a grant to exist. Well said. It's probably best that you didn't launch a project or business. Every month, there are NFTs. These people are crazy. You don't need someone to work on a project. Your idea requires financial support. It really ought to operate autonomously. The Spring 2024 guy is addressing Bitcoin volatility. We keep up with all the latest Bitcoin news. Ethereum, Bitcoin, Litecoin, XLM, and XRP the best of the best. In summary, Bill Morgan stated, "I believe this argument is correct, and ought not to be given where doing so would benefit investors financially." Ripple appears well for visitors. To hear the ripples, visitors should register with Gavel and place orders without delay. The SEC action is about to conclude, and the timing couldn't be more ideal. Why will the time be perfect? When? The lawsuits will eventually come to an end. We anticipate bullish conditions to prevail towards the end of XRP, and we may even be able to provide further information. There could potentially be some ETF-related news, but beyond that, it will be entertaining to observe as prices continue to soar. Utterly insane and prepared. Our time is not far from Queens. Before the big push, Kid XRP has one more flourish every day that he doesn't see like you. After taking a look, he believes that this is the correct course of action and that we can descend to 407 here and there before shooting back up. And after that, we shoot back up after going back down. I'm not sure where he's going to go. Either he is going to be wrong, or he is going to be GNA, right? That is it, everything is reliant on Bitcoin. The doll emerges at this point, also known as the doll point. What now? I am aware of one thing. The only thing I can say for certain is that time is running out. Time is running out, Dark Protector. Get your coffee ready. The latest 3 XRP candles could be the focus of a major pattern that could emerge soon and influence the stock's direction. He says, April, May, and June, I think it's about to rip with them. I believe that this gets begun, that we all get started, or both. Primary main, we received our first push-up in June. We have to finish 75 cents, that's the first goal, that's the first action. We can start talking about that after we move past and through that 75-cent zone, I believe. If XRP rises to that $3 regions, or any place above a $30, before the year ends, that is the $30 regions we want to see XRP at. Get ready, because XRP is going to breach its all-time high next year, Q1. We will be eagerly anticipating and speculating about how this monster can reach such a high, given that we haven't seen an all-time high since 2017. We deserve to reach our absolute peak. Elevated and trustworthy crypto indicates that we are anticipating the expected high. Let's try to dump it right away. At this moment, in terms of the negative aspects, these are the areas of interest that I'm looking for. I plan to make significant progress in these 2 areas of green growth. He recently posted this tweet. This is his first one. If that breaks even, you are aware of the 63 to 64,000 region. Lower, keep in mind that the liquidity zone is between 60 and 64,000. If we break the 60K barrier, we might explore the 50s, but we recommend starting from the 60 to 64 range. He believes that we have the potential to dump the current $66 price. This is the potential dump point, and we must monitor it closely, as it's where we'll push the price upwards once it reaches that level. $74,000 in the region. $74,000. It's time to fix the damaged Bitcoin. There is no stopping. Bitcoin will reach a value of 100, 125, 130, and 150,000. Everyone is growing impatient. This is likely to be one of the longest bull runs they have ever witnessed. I understand. Here, there's no reason to become impatient. There is absolutely no need to be impatient, okay? Just unwind. I still have some time to accumulate. Alright, we're down, as we were a few months ago, so you have time to accumulate if that's what you want to do. If you're content with your bags, though, you don't need to accumulate. Simply relax and prepare the popcorn. Please enjoy the exhibition, as you won't recognize these markets when we look at them on April 23, 2025. People are going to change drastically. There will be 5, 7, 10, and possibly 13 trillion of them. By itself, Bitcoin will consume around $2 trillion. We expect XRP to trade between $3.69 and $13, while Ethereum will boast 8 to 10 chain links, ranging from 15 to as much as 200. The targets are fantastic. The Ripple litigation is about to conclude. For the foreseeable future, keep a close watch on Bitcoin.